Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the Xetra Dax index. Got the weekly index up here after running into resistance at 16,285, the old resistance zone. The index is now consolidating back down to key cloud chart support levels. Watch out for the 15,611 support zone to be tested. Just zoom in here. And that's also these old highs here. So we're on our way to test these levels for critical support, but a nasty reversal, but it became quite extended from the top end of the cloud. We look at the price action between where the price is and the top end of the cloud support zone. So much needed consolidation taking place now on the weekly, with the downside risk to 15,702 and 15,611 on the weekly Ichimoku. Turning to the daily, yeah, we can see how that resistance at 16,285 came into play. The market's now closed this gap. We were worried that this gap will eventually be closed. Sliced through the standard line of the cloud, sliced through the front end cloud support level, and now testing 15,748 zone. There's a range of support between 15,748 and 15,702. So there's downside risk to these two still on the daily Ichimoku cloud, with 15,611 as a major support zone on the weekly. So these are the downside risk target. Possible swing trade opportunity, a technical rebound of this downside move from these levels back up to the standard line of the cloud. So that will happen as soon as we see support come in at the these levels on the Xetra Dax index. Turning to the 4-hour Ichimoku, there we can see fighting for support here, sliced through the bottom end of the cloud here, this 15,836 support zone. Now it's managed to rebound from 15,748, and there's downside risk to 15,702. So depending on where we are today, we might see a rebound from these support zones, but so far the last couple of hours managed to find support at that level. We really need to see the price action back above the bottom in the cloud here, because now the chart is actually bearish. Price action below the cloud is bearish. There was a MACD sell signal up here at 16,200. So much needed consolidation taking place. Got extended from the top in the cloud, now fighting hard to regain a bullish stance. But so far, price action below the cloud is bearish. So there's still some downside risk to 15,702 and 15,611 on the 4-hour Ichimoku. Turning to the hourly one, yeah, you can see us desperately fighting for support there at 15,748. It sliced through this support zone here, failed there. Let me just put a line in there. And now it's looking for support at this 15,748 zone. And if we look further down, there's a cluster of support between 15,748 and 15,702. So we might get a further downside here, and then we could see the buyers coming back in for a swing trade. And then the upside potential would be first the turning line of the cloud, and by that time the standard line would have caught up roughly around about here, and that would be the upside targets if support comes in and around between 15,748, 15,702. And if support fails there, then we got the downside target of 15,611. But quite a volatile session here. Gap down there. That gap's expected to be closed at some point, but the market's looking weak. Price action below the cloud is bearish, so bear that in mind. So any kind of buy swing trade to the upside here is counter trend. So keep an eye on that. But the 4-hour chart looking for support here, to strong support to come back in here at 15,711. The candlestick there is already looking good. But we really need to be back above the top end of the cloud here to be bullish on the Xetra Dax. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.